Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn Commerce with Namita. I am Namita Mane. In today's video, we are going to solve one example of income from salary. This example or this problem was asked in university examination in the year 2018, April 2018. So let's solve the example. So this is the example on the screen. The example is Mr. Dhananjay is working in a software company in Mumbai and he has furnished the following particulars of income for financial year 2017-2018. So Mr. Dhananjay is working in a software company in Mumbai and he has furnished some following particulars or following some information related to the income. So first is basic salary rupees 25,000 per month. Next is Dearest Allowances rupees 8,000 per month, out of which rupees 2,000 per month is considered for retirement benefit. Bonus rupees 40,000. Interest on RPF. RPF means Recognized Provident Fund is 15% of rupees 40,000. Next is employee contribution to RPF on Recognized Provident Fund is 15% of salary. He has provided with furnished accommodation at Mumbai owned by employer. The fair rental value of house is rupees 10,000 per month. Cost of furniture is rupees 50,000. Rent paid for accommodation by Mr. Dhananjay is rupees 2,000 per month. Next, the company has been provided with facility of sweeper, watchman and servant who are paid by the employer is rupees 1,500, 1,800 and 1,500 per month respectively. This means that Mr. Dhananjay, the company has provided Mr. Dhananjay the facility of sweeper, watchman and servant. The salary of sweeper, watchman and servant is paid by the company. That means it is paid by the employer. Rupees 1,500, 1,800, 1,500 per month respectively. Next, the hospital bill reimbursed by employer is rupees 35,000. Next, he has been provided with a 1800 cc car for both official and private purpose. Mr. Dhananjay has been provided with car. The cc of the car is 1800 and that car is used for official and for private purpose. The entire expenses of rupees 40,000 on running and maintenance of car are borne by employer. All the expenses of the car is paid by the employer. Next, the gas electricity bill paid by employer is rupees 10,000. Last, the professional tax paid rupees 2,500 and we have to compute the taxable income from Mr. Dhananjay's salary for the assessment year 2018-2019. So now on the basis of this information, we have to compute the taxable income from salary, okay, of Mr. Dhananjay for the assessment year 2018-2019. Now how to solve this example? Now in my last lecture, I have explained you the theory part of income from salary. Do refer to that lecture. The link you will find in the description box. Now we will move to the solving part of this sum. Now first of all, you have to prepare the format, okay? That is computation of income from salary of Mr. Dhananjay for the assessment year 2018-2019, particulars and amount. Now in the last lecture, I have showed you the computation of salary, the format of computation of salary. First will be the basic salary. In basic salary you have to add all the taxable allowances and add all the taxable perquisite. From this you will get the gross salary. From gross salary you have to deduct the deduction under section 16 like standard deduction, entertainment allowances, professional tax. After you deduct all this deduction from gross salary, you will get income from salary. Okay, so as per this format we are going to compute the income from salary of Mr. Dhananjay, means taxable income from salary of Mr. Dhananjay. Now first you will write, first thing is what? Basic salary. Now Mr. Dhananjay basic salary is how much? Basic salary is rupees 25,000 per month. PM means per month. So Mr. Dhananjay, first you will write basic salary. How much is the basic salary? 25,000 per month. That means in 1 year there is 12 months. So multiply it by 12. Write in the outer column 25,000 multiplied by 12, 3 lakh rupees. After this, dearest allowances. Dearest allowances is how much? Dearest allowances is rupees 80,000. Dearest allowances is rupees 8,000 per month, and out of which 2,000 per month is considered as retirement benefit. Now this 2,000 we will not take in dearest allowances calculation, we will take at the time of calculation of salary. Now in this format you will write dearest allowances, that is 8,000 per month. Dearest allowances, that is DA. DA is 8,000 per month. Multiply it by 12. Write in outer column. So 8,000 multiplied by 12, 96,000. Next is bonus. Bonus is how much? 40,000 rupees. Bonus, outer column, 40,000. After bonus, next is interest on RPF. RPF stands for Recognized Provident Fund. So interest on RPF is 15% of rupees 40,000. Now interest credited on RPF, okay, exempted limit is 9.5%. Now see here, Provident Fund interest credited, interest on Recognized Provident Fund is exempted up to 9.5% and remaining is taxable. How much is tax free? The interest credited is tax free only up to 9.15%. Now here how much interest they have given? 15%. From this 15%, 9.5% is tax free and remaining is taxable. So now here you will write interest at 15% on RPF. How much is the amount? Interest on RPF 15% of how much? 40,000. So write in inner column 40,000. Now how much is exempted? Exempted is interest is exempted up to 9.5%. So less exempted. So for exempted you will write 40,000 divided by 15 multiply it by 9.5. Okay, so how you will do the calculation of this interest credited on RPF? Simply you will write interest at 15% on RPF. How much is the amount? 40,000. From this you will less exempted. So exempted amount 40,000 divided by 15, multiply it by 9.5. Why 9.5? Because 9.5 is exempted. Interest credited will be exempted up to 9.5. So answer you will get 25,333. Okay, so less it. So from 40,000, 25,333 is exempted and remaining is taxable. So from 40,000 minus 25,330, answer will be 14,667. So this much is taxable amount. Hope you have understood the calculation of interest on RPF. Now next is employer's contribution to RPF is 15% of salary. Okay, so see here, employer's contribution to recognized provident fund. Now in the particular, see, employer's contribution in recognized provident fund is exempted up to 12% of salary. That means from 12% of salary will be exempted, will be tax free, and remaining will be taxable. Now here 15% of salary, the employer contribution to recognized provident fund is 15% of salary. From this 15%, exempted is only up to 12%. Okay, so now in particulars you will write employer's contribution to RPF, in bracket write working note number 1. Okay, now you have to do this employer's contribution to RPF. You have to show the calculation in the working note. Okay, now how to do the working note? See here, first of all, working note number is how much? 1. Employer's contribution to RPF is 15% of salary. Now how much is exempted of employees contribution to RPF? As per this format, it is exempted up to 12%. So write here exempted up to 12% of salary. Now for salary, for the calculation of salary, what is the formula given here? For the calculation of salary, you will take basic salary plus DA if applicable for retirement benefit, or in percentage, plus commission if the commission is in fixed percentage. Okay, for the calculation of salary. Now for salary, so write salary is equals to basic salary plus DA if applicable for retirement benefit, plus commission if in fixed percentage. Now how much we have got basic salary? See here, basic salary we have got 3 lakh rupees. How we got 3 lakh rupees? 25,000 multiplied by 12, which is given in the question. Basic salary is 25,000. So 25,000 per month. That's why 25,000 multiplied by 12, 3 lakh rupees. Now dearest allowances. DA means dearest allowances. Now what is the condition for dearest allowances? It should be applicable for retirement benefit. Now see here, for the dearest allowances, out of which, okay, from this 8,000, out of which 2000 per month is considered for retirement benefit. So 2000 per month is considered for what? Retirement benefit. Dearest allowances 2000 per month is considered for retirement benefit. So write here 2000 multiplied by 12. Okay, why? Because dearest allowances for the salary, for the calculation of salary, dearest allowances we have to take applicable for retirement benefit. So dearest allowances is how much? 2000 per month. So 2000 multiplied by 12. How much we get? 24,000. So dearest allowances we got 24,000. Okay. Plus commission if in fixed rate. Now is there any commission in the question? Is there any commission in the question? No, there is no commission. So leave it as it is. Now 3 lakh rupees, 3 lakh plus 24,000 is equals to 3 lakh 24,000. So 3 lakh 24,000 we have got salary. Clear? So salary amount is 3 lakh 24,000. Next, employee's contribution to RPF is 15% of salary. That means 15% of 3 lakh 24,000. We have got the salary amount, that is 3 lakh 24,000. And how we got 3 lakh 24,000? By using this method, that is basic salary plus DA applicable for retirement benefit plus commission. So 15% of 3 lakh 24,000 we get 48,600. From this less exempted, okay, how much we have to exempt? We have to exempt 12% of salary. So less exempted up to 12% of salary, that is 12% of 3 lakh 24,000. Okay, salary, 12% of salary. So 12% of 3 lakh 24,000, we get 12% on 3 lakh 24,000 we get 38,880. Now from this less, that means from 48,600 less 38,880. So taxable amount is 9,720. So this is the taxable amount. So write here employee's contribution to RPF is 9,720. Okay, how we got 9,720? In this working note. So 15% of salary we get 48,600. From 48,600 12% is exempted. So 12% of salary, that is 38,880. So remaining is taxable amount. So we noted down here in the particulars in the outer column. Now after employee's contribution to RPF 15% of salary, next is he has provided, Mr. Dhananjay has been provided with furnished accommodation. Now furnished accommodation, that means it is perquisite. Okay, perquisite. So furnished accommodation at Mumbai owned by employer. So Mr. Dhananjay has provided furnished accommodation in the Mumbai, which is owned by employer. The fair rental value of house is 10,000 per month. Cost of furniture is rupees 15,000. Rent paid by accommodation for the accommodation by Dhananjay is 2,000 per month. Okay, now this is what? Perquisite. Okay, so in this, for the calculation of valuation of furnished accommodation, you have to do this valuation. Okay, valuation of furnished accommodation. Now in the particulars write valuation of furnished accommodation. Right, working note number 2. Okay, now show this valuation of furnished accommodation in working note number 2. Okay, now read the question properly. He has provided with furnished accommodation. That means this accommodation is furnished accommodation. Now as per this thing, see, in case of rent-free furnished accommodation, it is owned by the employer. Okay, the furnished accommodation is in Mumbai, owned by whom? By the employer. Okay, first condition is satisfied. Now for the calculation or for the valuation of furnished accommodation, you do not have to take this value, that is fair rental value of house is 10,000 rupees. You do not have to take this value for the valuation of accommodation. So right here in the working note number 2, valuation of furnished accommodation. Now where is this accommodation provided? It is provided in Mumbai. Okay, it is provided in Mumbai. Accommodation is in Mumbai city. Now for the valuation of furnished accommodation or whether it is unfurnished accommodation, we have to consider the population. Okay, we have to consider the valuation of this accommodation will be based on the population of that city. Okay, on the basis of population of city, then the salary will be considered. Now the accommodation is where it is in Mumbai city. So obviously there in Mumbai city the population is about 25 lakhs. Okay, so population in the Mumbai city is about 25 lakhs. So the valuation of this accommodation will be considered 15% of salary. So for the salary calculation in the case of accommodation, this is the method. Okay, this is the formula you have to use for the calculation of salary only in case of accommodation. Now, so accommodation is in Mumbai city, hence the valuation will be 15% of salary. So for the salary, for calculation of salary in the case of accommodation, whether it is furnished or unfurnished accommodation, the salary will be basic salary plus DA if applicable for retirement benefit, plus commission, plus bonus, plus fees, plus all other taxable allowances. Okay, now how much is a basic salary? Basic salary is 3 lakh rupees. We have got 3 lakh rupees. Okay, so basic salary is 3 lakh rupees. Now DA, which is applicable for retirement benefit. For retirement benefit, what did I say? 2000 per month is considered for retirement benefit. That means 2000 multiplied by 12, we get 24,000. So DA is at 24,000 plus commission. Is there any commission in the question? No, commission is not there. Okay, leave. Then after commission, what is there? Bonus. So is there any bonus in the question? Yes, bonus is how much? 40,000 rupees. Then add 40,000 rupees. Plus fees. Is there any fees? No, there is no fees in the question. Plus all other taxable allowances. There are no other taxable allowances. Hence the salary will be what? Salary is equals to basic salary 3 lakh rupees plus DA 24,000 plus 40, that is bonus. So 3 lakh plus 24,000 plus 40 is equals to 3 lakh 64,000. So salary is how much? 3 lakh 64,000. Now valuation. So now valuation of salary will be how much? 15% of salary. Why? Because the accommodation is in Mumbai city. So valuation at 15% of salary, that is 15% of 3,64,000. So 15% of 3,64,000, you will get 54,600. Okay. Now this is what? Furnished accommodation. That's why at 10% of furniture. Okay, 10% cost of furniture in the above valuation. So add 10% of cost of furniture. How much is the cost of furniture? Cost of furniture is 50,000. So on 50,000, 10% is the cost of furniture. So 10% of cost of furniture, that is 10% of 50,000. So 10% of 50,000 is 5,000. So add 54,600 plus 50,000, you will get 59,600. Next is what? So next will be, if any amount recovered from employee, then deduct from the valuation. Now how much did Mr. Dhananjay paid the rent? Rent paid for accommodation by Mr. Dhananjay is 2,000 per month. Okay, so that means the amount has been recovered from Dhananjay in the form of rent paid, that is 2,000 per month. So less rent paid by Mr. Dhananjay, that is 2,000 multiplied by 12, 24,000. So 59,600 minus 24,000. The taxable amount, the remaining balance will be 35,600. So taxable amount of this furnished accommodation is 35,600. So write here 35,600. Okay, the valuation of furnished accommodation. Now after this, next is, the company has been provided with the facility of sweeper, watchman, servant who are paid by the employer, that is 15,000, 1,500, 1,800 and 1,500 per month respectively. Now sweeper, watchman, servant are perquisite. Okay, these are all perquisite. So read here in the taxability of perquisite. See, salary of servant, watchman, gardener, cook, employer. If it is paid by the employer, this is completely taxable. Okay, it is completely taxable. So all this perquisite, that is sweeper, watchman, servant, okay, all this amount 1,500, 1,800, 1,500 per month, it is completely taxable. So here the facility, right, facility provided by employer First facility is what? Sweeper. How much is the salary of sweeper? Salary of sweeper is 1,500 per month. That means 1,500 multiplied by 12. 1,500 multiplied by 12, 18,000. Then next is sweeper, watchman. Watchman is 1800 multiplied by 12. 1800 multiplied by 12, 21,600. 600, and servant is also how much? 1500 per month. Servant, these are completely taxable perquisite. So 1800 plus 18,000 plus 21,600 plus 18,000, the total is 57,600. After that, hospital bill reimbursed by the employer, rupees 35,000. So Mr. Dhananjay's hospital bill is reimbursed by the employer. How much it is? 35,000. Even this is perquisite. Now see here, medical facility, hospital bill reimbursed by employer, that is taxable. That means 35,000 rupees is completely taxable amount. So hospital bill reimbursed by the employer. So completely 35,000 is taxable. Completely 35,000 is taxable. Now next is what? Mr. Dhananjay has been provided with 1800cc car for both official and private purpose. The entire expenses of rupees 40,000 on running and maintenance of car are borne by employer. Now this is what? Perquisite, and perquisite, that means it is related to valuation of motor car. Okay, now for the valuation of motor car, three things you have to check. That is the car CC. Okay, how much is the car CC? That is 1800. Second, the car is used for what purpose? This car is used for official and private purpose, or official or personal use of a personal purpose. ठीक है. Next, the expenses, the running and maintenance expenses of that car is borne by employer. These three things you have to check. Now this 40,000 they have given, this you will not take into the valuation of motor car. Only you have to check the three things, that is car CC, second is the car is used for official and private purpose, and who has taken the expenses. Okay, who has borne the expenses of the running maintenance, and the running and maintenance expenses are borne by the employer. Okay. Now check here. For the purpose of valuation of motor car, first condition is what? The car is owned by the employer. Now in the question, as per the question, the car is used for official and private purpose. Next condition is what? The running and maintenance expenses are borne by the employer. Third is what? The car is 1800 cc. Now see here, if the car is used for official purpose and private purpose, the running and maintenance expenses are borne by the employer, then there are two conditions. If the car is less than 1600 cc, this will be the valuation. Now if the car is more than 1600 cc, then this will be the valuation, 24,000 per month, plus if the driver is provided, driver's salary we have to take into the consideration. Now here our car cc is how much? Our car cc is 1800 cc. That means it is more than 1600. Okay, the car is more than 1600. Now the car is more than 1600 cc. That's why the valuation will be how much? 2400 per month. Now in the question, the driver is not provided. Okay, the driver is not provided, hence you will not take the driver's salary for the calculation. So now here write valuation of motor car. Working note number 3. Now prepare working note number 3. Now in working note number 3 you will write valuation of motor car. First you will write car is owned by the employer. Okay. Next, car is used for both official and private. Yes, it is used for official and private as per the question. Next is what? The maintenance and running expenses are borne by the employer. Yes, it is borne by the employer. See, running and maintenance of the car are borne by the employer. Right. Next, CC of the car is more than 1600. Yes, the CC of the car is 1800. That means it is more than 1600. That's why, hence or therefore, the valuation of car will be 2400 multiplied by 12 as per this condition. If the car is more than 1600 cc, the valuation of the car will be 2400 per month. Now here the driver is not given, that's why we will not take the driver's salary. So 2400 multiplied by 12, you will get 28,800. So right here 28,800 is the valuation of the car. Next is gas electricity bill paid by the employer is rupees 10,000. Now gas electricity bill is fully taxable. Why? Because it is taxable, it is perquisite and which is taxable. Why? Because it is paid by the employer. This gas electricity bill is given to the employee, but the bill are paid by the employer. Now here see, free gas, water and electricity bill, it is taxable. That means the entire amount, that is 10,000, is taxable. Gas, electricity bill paid by employer. ₹10,000. Okay. After this, professional tax paid 2,500. This is standard deduction. Now then all, so as per this format, as per this basic salary, we have took all the allowances and we have took all the taxable perquisite. Now we have to find the gross salary. Okay, now add all this amount, add all this outer column amount, that is 3 lakh plus 96,000 plus 40,000 plus 14,667 plus 9,720 plus 35,600 plus 57,600 plus 35,000 plus 28,800 plus 10,000. Okay, so we will get, after adding all this, we will get gross salary. Gross salary. So the total of gross salary is 6,27,387. 6,27,387 is a gross salary. Now from this gross salary, we have to deduct the standard deduction under section 16. So write here, less deduction under section 16. What is the first deduction? That is standard deduction. The limit of standard deduction is how much? 50,000. Standard deduction 50,000. Next is what? Next is entertainment allowances. Now entertainment allowances is not applicable for the private employee, company employee. Okay. Why? Dhananjay is working in software company, it is private, so entertainment allowances is not applicable. After entertainment allowances, next is professional tax. Now how much is the professional tax given in the question? Professional tax is 2,500,000, right? 2,500. Now add this to 50,000 plus 2,500, that will be 52,500. Less this from the gross salary. Now 6,27,387 minus 52,500. The answer will be 5,74,887. Okay, so this is income from salary of Mr. Dhananjay. Okay, from this gross salary reduce 52,500, the amount will be 5,74,887. This is our taxable income from salary of Mr. Dhananjay. Okay, in this way you have to compute income from salary. I hope you have understood today's session. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, like and share the video, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the latest notification.